You're tuned in to the only all-sports talk network in the Middle East, IsraelSportsRadio.com.
Back here on Lewis Live, and it's a pleasure to introduce our first guest of the evening. He is a former University of Virginia star and now currently plays for Maccabi Haifa. Please give a Lewis Live welcome to Sylven Landesberg. Sylven, how you doing out there?
Good. How are you doing?
Hey, doing great. It's a lot of fun to have you on tonight. We appreciate the time. And my first question for you is, you grew up in Brooklyn, and then you chose to... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
My understanding is you grew up in Brooklyn, correct?
No, let me set this straight now. I was born in Brooklyn.
All right.
I grew up in Queens.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that is certainly a difference. I apologize. I mean, I have a Brooklynite with me. He can tell you there's a big difference, right?
Yeah,
Yossi?
Definitely a difference there between Brooklyn and Queens, even though you don't have to cross really any bridges or anything.
My question for you is, though, you go to University of Virginia, and got to be a bit of a culture shock. I imagine, as a Jew, I'm always concerned with Chinese food. I mean, Virginia probably didn't have such good Chinese food, right, after going from New York?
Nah. There's nothing compared to the Chinese food in New York. But, it wasn't too bad. There were some spots I managed.
Oh, good. Okay. But, still, come on. But you can be honest. I know you chose the college and had a good time and everything, but it ain't New York, right?
No, definitely not New York.
But what I want to know is, why did you choose the University of Virginia? I mean, you had a lot of different options out there. McDonald's All-American, could have gone really anywhere you wanted. What about the University of Virginia appealed to you personally?
I had a bunch of offers coming out of high school, so, just taking my time and making the right decision with my family. It wasn't just a decision I made by myself, so it was with my family making the right decision. And the main thing that won me over there, my coach my freshman year was, just a huge inspiration for me. And, just being able to play under him, I felt like that would be a great thing. So, he was the main reason why I chose to go to Virginia, so...
Now, let me be honest with you, or let me ask for your honesty. After what VCU did last year, going to the Final Four, do you think maybe you should have gone to VCU instead? I mean, let's be honest here.
Oh, man, I don't think I can comment on that.
Now, who would have thought? I mean, I don't know if even, I can tell you, Coach Smart of VCU is a very good guy, an inspirational guy, but if you put him into a lie detector test and said, did you think you guys were going to the Final Four last year, he probably would have said no. So I don't really blame you for not going to VCU. I mean, we'll just be honest there and keep it real.
Now, yeah. I mean, they had a crazy run, but those guys were fighters, all of them. They were all just real scrappy guys. So when you got a bunch of guys like that and you got a coach like they had, being able to control that, they could the distance. I'm not really that surprised.
All right, very nice.
What led you to sign locally here with Maccabi Haifa?
Well, when I was coming out and making my decision where I was going to play, when Israel came up, I was really interested in that, just being, my background and, what I grew up, some of my family traditions, what I grew up doing. So, I felt like that would be a great place for me to play. And, Maccabi Haifa presented me with an opportunity, and I felt like it was a great one, and I took it, and I'm here today.
Wait, family traditions of coming to Israel. Wait, did you have a family tradition of, like, being rude and, like, bumping into people in lines and stuff? What do you mean?
Oh, nah, not those kind of traditions. I'm kind of picking those up while I'm out here.
Learning on the go.
You've got to. I was at a wedding the other day, and the guy said, I'm tired of being a nice American, and now I'm just going to have to yell when I want something. That's it. I mean, that's the way it is sometimes.
Yeah. You just got to yell, push up, anything to get some attention. It's fine. Like, nobody takes it, like, seriously, so it's okay.
What would you say would be the biggest difference, and on the flip coin of that, the biggest similarities between growing up and in and around the New York area and playing now here and living in Israel?
Well, Israel is so small, just compared to the city and all the boroughs and, all the places we were playing. I consider Jersey as one of the boroughs because we're always in and out of there, too. So, it was just so much going on. Like, I remember when I was younger just going from borough to borough. And, like, I was playing maybe 4 different boroughs in one day, and it would be, like, back to back to back.
Wow.
Everything out here is just so spread, and, it's just not as close. And I can't, it's just, like, a lot different.
All right, Sylven, we had one of your teammates on, Jermaine Jackson, last week, and I asked him a question I'm going to ask you as well, talking about the culture shock. Haifa is a very mixed city, a lot of different religions there. And on one side of the street, you'll see a synagogue, and the other side of the street, you'll see a pork shop. What did you think of that?
What did you say? I didn't hear the last one.
On one side of the street, you'll see a synagogue, and the other side of the street, you'll see a pork shop. So what are your thoughts about that?
I didn't really take it too seriously when I got here because, just being from America, seeing, just stuff like that, I don't really take too much notice into it. But as I got here and, started learning about how seriously they take certain things like kosher food and stuff. And then when I do look at it now, it's kind of weird. I kind of think it's a little funny sometimes, like how that could be so close to like a synagogue or whatever. But, it's different.
Where do you feel safer? Do you feel safer here, or do you feel safer back at home?
Do I feel what?
Safer.
Favored?
Safer. Feel
you're
more
breaking up. I can't hear you.
Can you hear Sylven? Can you hear Sylven still?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you.
The question Yossi had for you was, where do you feel the best of safety? Do you feel safer?
Oh, safety.
Yeah.
Oh, safer. I'm not gonna lie. When I first got here last year, just seeing all the stuff I was seeing on TV and just stuff that I heard, I wasn't really, well informed about the country. So I was a little scared coming over here. I'm not gonna lie. But after being here for almost 2 years now, I feel like this is a home away from home. Like when I came here at the beginning of the season, we started preseason. I felt like I was coming back to my house and
All right.
getting ready to move back in.
Well, we're certainly happy to have you at home. I'll tell you that. And I got to tell you, let me tell you something ironic, because you said kind of what you see on the news or what you've heard about the safety of Israel. I got to find that ironic because I'm a Jew, and us Jews control the media. You think we do a better job of talking about the safety of Israel?
I'm not trying to say anything bad about the people in the media. All media is good.
All right.
I don't want to bash the media.
Well, I'll tell you, as a media member, I could tell you, you're not really telling the truth. But no, we'll take it anyways. No, I'm kidding, of course. Now, we have a...
Hey, man, I watch National Geographic a lot, and, stuff that comes up on there, like the History Channel, is not always the best. So I'm just saying, you might have to call those guys in and be like, yo, you guys have to change your little perspective on Israel.
I'm doing that in the neget's meeting. I'll tell you, because I was watching this thing on Kate David, and they made him like a mafioso, and I'm like, come on, he's in the Bible, give him a break. It's not nice. We're getting a chat coming in, and this is very interesting. What are your thoughts on making Aliyah? People want you to live here. What are your thoughts about that?
I already made Aliyah.
Oh, you did officially make Aliyah. Okay, great. All right, so the chatter can know that.
I got the Tazat, however you say it, the Tazat Zazut and all that. I got it done.
All right, excellent.
Do you feel now that you're here that you're playing for the local team, so to speak, when you had the opportunity to go to St. John's, you did not stay locally and instead you went down to Virginia?
Yeah, I definitely feel like that now, because I'm living in the city where I play. So, if I go out to eat or, just go pick up stuff at the grocery store, I'll get some hellos and people come up to talk to me. It's cool, and they know that I'm from Haifa and I support the city. So it's kind of different than when I went to school and played in another state that I wasn't from.
We're getting another chat, and this one's from Mike from Tel Aviv. He wants to know, what are your mindset? Would you like to play for the Israeli national team?
I haven't really got asked much about it, but yeah, I think it would be a great honor. There's a bunch of great players on the team that are, play in the Israeli league, and Omri plays in the NBA. So, just being able to team up with those bunch of guys, those group of guys, I think would be, a great opportunity. And playing against other great teams across the world, there's nothing you could compare to. So, I think it would be a great opportunity for myself, and I would love to.
Now, Sylven, again, as much as we want you to be here and be happy and everything, the fact of the matter is, again, you're a young guy, 21 years old, a superstar in high school, over 28 points a game, McDonald's All-American. So you certainly have the talent and potential to play in the NBA. What are teams talking to you now, or are they going to wait for the off season and you're looking to go to summer games? Tell us about that.
Yeah, pretty much. I really know nothing. I tell my agent, don't tell me anything till the season's over, because I don't like, just being distracted by that.
Sure.
I'd rather him call me and tell me like, all right, you BS'd in the game, you didn't do this and that, than him tell me, oh, these guys. I can say that for after the season.
Okay.
So I really have no idea what's going on.
Now, is your agent Israeli or is he American?
No, my agent is American.
Okay, good. No, that's good. I just double checking. You don't want an Israeli agent. Because all of a sudden you'll be like, hey, I'm only getting 10% of this contract. Oh, I don't understand. It's what we charge here. And then you're like, oh, hey, and then you punch her in the face, and then you got to get a new agent, and it's not good. All right, let's ask this question. I'll throw a little bit of a hardball question because we've been kind of softened up. Maccabi Haifa is struggling a little bit right now. What's the thing? You guys are such a talented team. What's the little thing that's off that you're gonna fix and propel you to great success?
Man, I don't know. That was a little bit of a low blow question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to give you one. I told you I'm a dirty guy in the media. At the end of the day, all this nice stuff, and then I throw one. But no. In all seriousness, I really want the team to do well. I hope you weren't offended too much, or I hope you don't find me.
No. It's fine.
Okay,
but to answer the question, every game we've been losing has been very close. It's been pretty much either a last-second decision or a last possession decision. So. I feel like we're right there. We just got to put that little extra in to make that turn over the curve because, losing by 1 or 2, it shows that, we're right there. But losing also gets old. Like, I hate to lose. So,
sure.
We got to turn it around soon. But it's something very little, I feel like. And, as soon as we find out what it is and fix it, I think we should be fine.
All right, now that was a great answer. See? You handled that excellently, and I'm very happy because I want to go back to Haifa at some point. I don't want to have to, all the players come after me.
Listen, if it would have been just the wrong way, next thing we know with Ari, he's going to be in Haifa, and everybody from your team is going to be out with pitchforks and bonfires starting.
I don't need that either. Everybody knows where I live, so I don't.
We don't. But that's a great point because. The league is a very competitive league. There's a lot of great talent, not just from the United States, but from Europe. So a basket here, a basket
and
there.
Locally.
Of course, okay, fine, locally as well, Israelis, of course. But you point here, a point there. It shows you, one little thing here or a bad call or whatever it is, and that could be the difference. So it's the little things really that are deciding this or not.
Oh, definitely. I hate when our coach says, the little things kill us, but it's the truth.
Right.
I feel like the things that that really really matter that we do, rebound and playing defense. I feel like we do those pretty well. But just the little things, stupid turnovers here and there, and just things on defense we should work on. Like we could have done instead of doing it another way. Those little things is what decides the game for us.
Sylven, I'm going to get a little philosophical on you. The word extraordinary, excuse me, okay, I botched it, of course. I want to get deep here. The word is extraordinary is a breakup of extraordinary. It's the little thing over ordinary that makes it successful, right, audience?
Yes.
Don't mind him. He likes patting himself on the back from time to time. It's okay.
I feel like I'm back in school now. Do you have any more words for me?
No, that's it for now. Okay,
yeah, that's all for now. We'll have to have you for another lesson, but definitely, just one. I gotta know. You're coming out from a very competitive place where you obviously performed very well back in college. What were some of the things that you learned, that you took in and internalized for yourself, that you brought over with you to Israel when you started playing for Haifa?
Well, playing in the ACC is a very competitive league.
Yeah.
So, every night you got somebody. There's no breaks. You got Duke, you got Carolina, Wake, Georgia Tech. The list just goes on. So, one thing that I learned, you got to bring it every night. Where I played in New York, my high school and our league and our division, there are a lot of tough teams in there. Kimball Walker played. We played against plenty of times. Irvin Walker goes to Florida now. There's a bunch of guys, like a bunch of teams that are great, but not every game is a great game. So that could force some players to get lazy. But playing in that ACC definitely developed me, and it definitely taught me. Like, I had to learn the hard way. I had a few ups and downs, but I definitely learned that there's no nights off, and every game you have to come 100% and be ready just to basically take the next person's head off.
All right, so you played in Cameron Indoor Stadium where Duke plays. How crazy are the fans there?
Wow. Yeah. I played there once my freshman year, and that was the craziest place I think I've ever played. It's not that the gym is huge. It's just that they fit so many people into that gym. It's definitely over capacity. They need to call it's
Fire
illegal
hazard.
the amount of people they fit in there. I think they share seats. Like there's 2 people per seat. Like it's crazy.
I got to call. I'll make some calls for you. We'll get that taken care of. They're breaking the law. I know a lawyer.
We'll get the fire department in there, shut them down.
It feels like the fans are right on top of you, is what I've been told. Is that what it feels like?
Oh, yeah. When you take the ball out and they do those little spear fingers, they actually touch you sometimes. So, like, they're really right on you.
My God. All right, we have a question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sylven, actually, my brother went to Duke, and I had the privilege of going to a game.
Can we end this convo now?
I'm sorry, brother, but I'll tell you, going to a game and sitting with the fans, jumping up and down, I don't think there was a crazier atmosphere than that.
No, definitely not.
Now, did Coach K say something to you after the game? Coach K talks to, like, everybody, you know? Like, so, hey, son, you're doing great, and smiles and shakes your hand.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, he gave me the typical great game and just kept it moving.
And after, hey, I'm now going to shoot a credit card commercial, and that's what I do. I'm Coach K.
Hey, man, that guy's hustling, man. He's doing what he has to do.
Hey, I don't blame him. You know, if I won 4 national titles as coach, I'd make every commercial I can. So, you know, good, kudos to him. All right, Sylven, it was a lot of fun. Great pleasure to have you on the program. I'll tell you one more word since we're in this mode. Satisfaction. Satis is satis is Latin for enough. So enough action. See, it's on and on all day. Okay.
Action. Very nice. I like it. Thank you.
You guys can put up in the locker room and then blame like the Jewish guy in the media, which is me, and then they can go beat me up, and then it'll remind me of school, and then I'll come together. All right.
No, I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay. All right. Okay. So all right, don't do that. But it also is good luck the rest of the way. It's always fun having the players from Maccabi Haifa on the program. We appreciate the time, and we know it's very hard in the season for you to come on. But all the best.
Thanks for the effort.
Yes, thanks for the effort. Okay.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Pleasure's ours.
Look forward to you being in the championship game. We'll talk to you around then.
Hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, man. All right. Have a good night.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, peace.